Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Grow Strong. And today I'm here to talk about my big chop. Yes, I want to talk to you guys about why I big chop and a little things that I learned along my journey. The reason why I big chop, number one reason was because um my late teens and most of my 20s, I wore nothing but wigs and weaves. So it did a lot of damaging on my hair follicles and my hair. I'm talking about I was styling my hair every week or every 2 weeks, and it caused a lot of damage on my hair. So I'm like, I came to a point where I wanted to be able to walk outside and not had an abundance scarves and wigs and stuff, even though I still wear scarves. um, and I'm like, I want to get my hair back healthy and growing. So that was the first reason why I decided to do the big chop. The second reason was to break the myth. Yes, the myth in America is that black women cannot grow hair. And that is the biggest lie of all. Black women, all people are growing hair unless they have an underlying health condition or a scalp issue. So basically, if they have an underlying illness, or it could be due to the medication they're taking, like something is preventing your hair from growing. If you don't have any health conditions, your hair is growing. What's preventing hair to grow in like my community, or where I'm from and stuff, or like not where I'm from, but with some black women who are experiencing hair loss and hair issues, is because of the over manipulation of the hair. And my community, from where I'm from, we're known for style. So a lot of black women style their hair. They're known for getting these styles, getting these wigs. We don't really learn too much about hair care, and in America. Like, we don't learn about the health of our hair and the care of our hair. So we're study damaging our hair, and our hair is study breaking, and we're using the perms, we're using the weaves, the chemicals. All these things are preventing our hair from growing and from being the best it could be. So that was another reason why I decided to go ahead and do the big chops, just to get a fresh start and to break the myth. And also, I have a cousin, she was natural for like years, and I didn't still want to go natural, even watching her go natural, but that was like the icing. I had already had my mind made up about going natural. And then one day I seen her with her hair blown out, and I was like, wow, I've done every style before: short, every color, every sew in, glue in, bob, everything, flat iron, everything. I've tried every style but this style, which was the natural textured hair blown out. And I fell in love with that look, and I was like, that's the look I want to go for. That's the look. And that's basically how I'm supposed to be looking anyway. So those were the three reasons why I decided to do the big chop. Now, when I decided to do the big chop, 2018, I didn't really have a regimen. I pretty much just wore wash and goes or interlocks, which are basically crochets. My hair got tired of crochets. The crochets began to damage my hair up. About 2020 was when I started my regimen. Like March 2020, I decided to start using the LCO method and twisting my hair, my natural hair up. And that's how my regimen and my journey began. I'm going to insert pictures of how my wash and go looked in the beginning of my big chop. I only use 3 products. I use a Cream of Nature spray leave-in, and I use the Blue Magic carrot oil and an extreme wet line gel. And I fell in love with this little look. It was my natural hair, and I would do the little wash and go style, and I'll insert a picture or a video here. And I love that look. And the crochets I wore in the fall and the winter months. And my last crochet was the crochet that I pushed, because my hair was telling me like I don't want anything else on it. So it kind of like thinned my edges out a little bit, thinned one of my edges out too, also from wearing the crochets. So I was like, yeah, it's time to let go of the extensions and just become a full natural. So one thing that was important for me to learn when I became natural was my hair porosity. Hair porosity is more important than hair charting. I'll talk about hair charting in a minute, and one thing that's probably important about hair charting, but it's not too much importance about that. But hair porosity is important because it can aid in the health of your hair along your journey. It determines what products to use, what to use. Of course, I just said what, when to use them, and how to use them. Like, for example, when you have low porosity hair, heat is a great addition to a deep conditioner because it helps the deep conditioner penetrates through your strands. When you have low porosity hair, your cuticles seem to close up. To me, at any sign of cold air, or like when your hair hits the air, or cold water, like your cuticles like close up. So that also brings me to temperature. I don't know if naturals talk about temperature, but I learned that the temperature in the room, in your place, your home, determines how your hair will react to on wash day. It'll determine whether your products will absorb into your hair strands, So temperature does matter. The temperature of the water as well. If you're low porosity, you want to use medium, you want to use warm water, not medium. You want to use warm water. You don't want to use hot water at no porosity. You don't want to use any hot water in your hair. Nobody should be using hot water in their hair. It's very damaging to your strands, cause dryness and breakage, and nobody wants that for their hair. So temperature is one of the tips that I'm going to give. The temperature of the room when you are a low porosity person, lady, male, does matter with how your products are going to react on your hair. This is why some naturals tell you to put your leave-in your hair in the shower, which I hate washing my hair in the shower. You guys, my wash day has been like a little stressful this summer because I'm just unhappy with the setup, which is why I bought a couple new gadgets, and I simplified my wash day so that I can be more comfortable and it can be more efficient and more convenient for me and less time consuming. So I want to show you guys my new winter routine and the things I bought to make it more simplified. Sorry for saying, I'm sorry. Yeah, so the temperature, so when you're shampooing your hair, knowing your hair porosity overall can strengthen your hair regimen for your healthy hair journey, and it definitely will aid in a beneficial way to your hair growth journey or hair health journey. Hair charting, the only thing that really, hair charting, okay, for me, it's not really that important. What's important about hair charting to me is when you get to the curly hair, the curly, coily hair, to know that when you have curly or coily hair, I have spring curls. So my hair is in between a curl and a coil. So when you have curls, coils, or springy curls, there's bends in your hair. Every bend is a weak point on your hair. Which brings me to the reason why I don't like going to salons. I kind of have a phobia about going to a salon. I don't know why. Well, I know why. The reason why is because I have this springy hair texture, and I also have fine hair. And I found myself having to explain this to stylists and people, like, just people, some of my friends and stuff, that see my hair and be like, oh, your hair is thick. So I don't have thick hair. I have full hair. My hair is full because my hair is healthy. My hair is fine. I have fine hair strands. I don't have thick hair strands. So thick hair is when you have thick hair strands. So because I have fine hair strands and then I have these springy curls, my hair is very delicate. So you have to handle it with care. So sometimes, like, I don't even feel like, if I'm super stressed out or going through something, I don't even want to wash my hair because I know how tedious I have to be when I'm taking care of my hair, or how careful I have to be when I'm handling my hair, so that I won't experience any breakage or thinning of my hair. So that the hair charting, when you have curls or curly hair, you want to be very careful because each bend is a weak point. And if you have fine hair on top of that, you have to be extra careful with your hair. So you guys, I think I talked about just about everything. I did want to leave with this. Of course, I have upcoming videos. I have an upcoming lint check video. So I'm going to be showing my hair. I'm going to have my hair out. And I'm going to be using my Rivera for the first time. It's actually the newer version. And I'm going to be checking my hair for the end of the summer hair lint check. So that's what the video will basically be on, the end of the summer hair lint check. And you guys get to see my hair. And I'm going to talk a bit about what I'm going to do further and what I'm going through now. And yeah, I want to leave the channel with saying this to newly naturals. One thing I learned about on my journey that I can share with others, which I'm never been the type to compare myself with anybody because I'm so unorthodox. Like, I'm so different, so I don't compare myself. But one thing I'll say, it teaches you about life. Never compare your hair to someone else, which is also never compare yourself to anyone else. But we're going to stick to the hair reason. Never compare your hair to someone else's. Along my journey, I've had setbacks. One of my setbacks, both of them was mechanicals. One of my setbacks I had probably like a year ago. I used a almond powder and a clarifying shampoo. So the almond powder is, a lot of naturals don't tell you guys this, the almond powder is a clarifying shampoo. So when I used the almond powder and the clarifying shampoo, it stripped my hair of all the moisture. My hair felt like a broomstick. I was so afraid. I basically fixed it within 2 months. I went back to my old ways and I was able to fix my hair. So when you use an almond powder, both almond powder and clarifying shampoo are good things to use on your hair, but you just got to know when to use it and how to use it. So the almond powder, when you use the almond powder, it's actually a shampoo, but if you have fine hair, it's not going to come all out of your hair. So you're going to reach for a shampoo, you know. So when you reach for a shampoo, just make sure you use a moisturizing shampoo when you use the almond powder. I had another setback the beginning of the summer here because I used a protein treatment twice in 1 month. I don't know what I was thinking. I've never done that before. I always do a protein treatment every 6 months, but for some reason I decided to do 2 protein treatments in 1 month. I experienced so much shedding. I immediately went into doc mode for my hair. I immediately looked at all the products that I used that had protein in them. Be careful when you look at the ingredients because it might say something else, but it might be a protein compound or a protein, but it's just not saying protein. So do your research, Google these ingredients and make sure they're not proteins. I removed all products that had protein in them out of my regimen. I used protein-free leave-in conditioner, protein-free conditioner, and I clarified my hair with clarifying shampoo and apple cider vinegar. If you're experiencing hair protein overload, comment. I'll give you guys some tips and I'll let you guys know which leave-in conditioner I bought and regular conditioner, but they were protein free. I'll leave it in the comments. Also, yeah, back to never compare your hair to anyone, because they might have started their journey from birth. You might have started your journey just last year. You might have had a setback. You might have illnesses. You might be facing some type of diseases that you're taking medication and it's preventing your hair. You might have some, it's a lot of things and variables that could be why your hair is taking longer to grow or why it's going through what it's going through. So never compare your hair journey with anyone else, and you can take that through life with anything. Never compare anything, your situations, your life, to anybody else's, because we're all uniquely made and we're all experiencing life on our own term. And we're going through different things at different times. So you guys, that brings me to the end of my video. It was nice chatting with you guys. The couple people that do watch my video, thank you. I will be posting more. Please stay tuned for that lint check video. I do want to show you guys my hair and how far I've came. It's been good, YouTube.